Good morning, everybody. So today we are making delicious chicken Caesar salad, which is going to be so delicious for your dinner. So the first thing we're going to do right now is, so here is your head of romaine, and all I do is I cut off the end, and as you can see, I have water in the sink, and then I'm just going to put all this in here. I'm going to put a little bit more water in there, and just break it up and put it in there, and then just make sure it's submerged and make sure the water is cold, and we'll be right back. Okay, so our next step is we have our two chicken breasts here, so I'm going to cut those up into bite-sized pieces, and I have my pan preheating, so I'm going to cut those up and we're going to get those cooking. You can add some kind of a sauce if you want, but today we're just going to do plain because I know most of you have little kids, so you can't really do a hot sauce or anything. So and we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just cutting up the chicken now. And everybody does it different, so depending on, you know, your kids and stuff, but I think we generally want it on the same size. So as you can see, I just like cutting it up to fairly small pieces, and then we'll get it in the pan and get it going. And then when we come back, we will start on Caesar salad dressing. Chicken is going in the pan, and I just have that about medium heat. And I'm going to add a little salt and pepper, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of flavor so it's not very bland. And we will get on to the Caesar salad dressing. Okay, so I'm just turning the chicken a little bit, and you can see, so you want to make sure that there's no more tang. And like I said, I've just got it on medium heat, so we'll leave that and we will start getting the salad dressing going. Okay, so we're back. So what we're going to do with the lettuce is, because we don't have a salad spinner, and if you don't have one, that's okay. If you do, it's great. They're very handy. So all I do is I drain the water, and I pick up all my lettuce. You can see all that water coming out of there. And what's an easy way? Empty dish rack on a tea towel, stand it up, give it a little shake, and then you can leave it there to dry while you're cooking your chicken and you are making your salad dressing. So we'll be right back. Okay, so to start the dressing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the garlic, and depending on how strong you want it, I wouldn't recommend very many if you have kids. So maybe just a couple, and then once your dressing is done, you can try it, and because garlic can be quite strong, and it tastes a little bit hot for kids. So I'll just get this peeled, and then I'm going to chop it up really fine, and then we'll go from there. Now this is an easy way and a quicker way to get your garlic chopped up. So you just smash it. Just be careful of the sharp edge, and then I just bring it together. Turn it a little bit. The blender will usually take care of it and blend it up really good, but I like chopping it up fairly small. See, so that should be good. And we're going to put that in. So we're going to get started. Here's our half a cup of oil into the blender, and then here's the garlic. See, this is a lot of garlic, so like I said, please probably add maybe half of that. And then okay, we're just going to measure out the other stuff, and we'll be right back. Okay, so you'll notice in your recipe it calls for a coddled egg. Maybe some of you haven't heard of it, but how that's normally done is in boiling water, and it's boiled for only a certain amount of time. But to do the quick way is I just crack an egg in a bowl, and so now I'm going to take that and I'm gonna put it in the microwave. So what you're gonna do, put it up in the microwave for maybe up to 20 seconds, and it's gonna be like it's half cooked, a little bit over, and then you're gonna put that in your dressing. Okay, so here is our egg, and we're gonna put it right in the middle, and I'm gonna put it in for, depending on your microwave, so I'm gonna put it in for 30, and I'm going to watch it, so I'll probably check it in about 15 seconds. Just stop, check. If it needs to be cooked a little more, I'll do it for like 7 more seconds, just because you just don't want it too overdone. So we will come right back when that's done. See, that doesn't even jiggle, so that is cooked egg, but that's okay because our blender is going to take care of that. Your egg should be a little bit softer than that, but if you overcook, it's not a big deal. So let's go over here, and we're going to throw this into the blender. Okay, and now we're going to add the rest of the stuff. And we'll be right back. Okay, and just a reminder, I've got my oven preheating, and it's going to preheat to 400, and that is going to be for your garlic too. So that's good, we have that. Our chicken's nearly done, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. It's looking good, so I think that is done. Actually, I think we're just going to shut that right off, so keep that in mind. And I'll be right back, and we'll start our Caesar salad dressing. Okay, we're back. So now we have our oil, our garlic, and we have our coddled egg. And then now we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Okay. That's 2. And we'll continue on in a moment. Okay, so now I have our lemon juice, and we are going to put 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. And here's your Worcester. And we're going to put a dash of that in there. And we're going to put the lid on, and we are going to we'll be right back. Okay, so I have everything in here. I have the power on, and now I'm going to turn it on, and you are going to blend it until it is well blended. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have blended it. If you want to come over here and have a look. So we're not done yet. What we have to do is we are going to, now we're going to put some Parmesan cheese in there. Just thickens it up a little bit and gives it a little more flavor. That should be good. And now we're going to put this back on, and we'll blend it, and then we'll do a little taste test. So I'll be right back. Okay, so our chicken is done, our oven is preheating. I'm going to cut up the lettuce, and once that's done, I'm going to put the garlic bread in the oven so that can heat up and bake a little bit, and then we'll be ready to serve our Caesar salad. So I'll be right back. Here's the lettuce. If they're bigger ones, see, I'm going to cut the tops off just because they have a little bit of brown on them, and then in the bowl it goes. Okay, so I just put the garlic bread in the oven, and we're gonna let that go for a few minutes, and then probably have to broil it, put it on broil, and then just keep an eye on it, because for sure if you walk away it will burn. So, and then in the meanwhile, we're going to get the rest of our salad, and we're going to get it all together, and you'll see what a wonderful Caesar salad looks like. Okay, so now we're getting on the final steps here. So here is our washed and cut up salad, and it's been dried a little bit. So here are some croutons that I made, some homemade croutons. So what you want to do, grab a handful, grab another handful, throw it on there, and bacon bits. Again, a handful. We might be adding some as we mix it. There you go. Okay, so now we have that, and we'll be right back and we will put some dressing on that. Okay, so I have my dressing, and now you don't want to pour all of it on at once. You want to pour some on, stop, and then you're going to toss. And the reason for this is you want to get all your lettuce coated, see? So you can see a lot of it doesn't have any, so I'm going to grab some more, and then we'll keep doing that. So, and I'll be right back, and then we'll put the chicken on there, and we'll check on that garlic bread. Okay, so this is what your salad should look like. Doesn't it look great? It's gonna be so delicious. Everybody's gonna love it. And now I'm just gonna add some chicken on there and then check on our garlic bread, and we'll come back to the end and show you what everything should look like. Okay, so here is our homemade chicken Caesar salad. And I have the garlic toast. So I'm gonna have a little bite and we'll see what it tastes like. It's very delicious and your whole family's gonna enjoy this, so I'll see you next time.